What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about something card related, but not cards. Well, let's face it, you clicked on this video because you already know what we're reviewing today, but I'm really excited about it. Today we're gonna be taking a look at this. Nice one, Kier. Nice one. Today we're gonna be taking a look at this beautiful new wooden deck display by the Card College. Now, I should probably mention that this episode is sponsored by TCC. They did send me these products to review for free. However, the agreement was that I would give a full, honest, open, and unbiased review. So you guys are in for a real treat today. So for those of you that are always asking me about how I store my decks or what's going on with all of these cliche shelves and displays behind me, well, these are from Goodwill. This one was a gift from my mom, and to be honest, it's so heavy it probably will not come with me the next time I move, and these ones are pretty hard to find because they were made in like the 1980s. These deck displays definitely solve for some of those issues, and I am excited to get into this review. All of that and more coming up, but before we get into it, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. And without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Okay, maybe I just put it like this. Ooh, that looks official. Okay, so a few things that I also want to say. I'm not going to go through all of the ad copy that's on the Kickstarter campaign, but I have left all of the information that you guys need if you're interested in these down in my description. But just to give you an idea of what you're in for, these display shelves were actually sent to me very, very securely, nice and bubble wrapped, with everything you need to assemble them. Now, right off the bat, I was not thrilled about having to assemble these myself. I'm the kind of person that if I buy a desk at IKEA, I try to put it together myself, and I always end up with like 10 extra pieces and the desk is wobbly. I was worried that would be the case here, but they also sent me an instructional tutorial. It's like a 2-minute video on how to assemble this thing. I'm not joking, guys. Following that video, it took me about 25 minutes maybe to put this and the small one together. The small one holds 8 cases. It's kind of just a single shelf. It looks great on the wall. I actually have it just above my computer. That one is made up of like 4 pieces to assemble, so it only takes about a minute. This one is made up of like 11 separate pieces. They all snap together. Like I said, I have like no intuition when it comes to building things. Instead of an instruction manual, I got a video and it took no time at all. So if you're interested in backing this product, you should have literally zero anxiety about how to build it yourself. It was so easy, even I could do it. All right, now this one holds 35 decks. It goes 5 rows of 7. I would say 35 is definitely a good amount for a display case, and that's if you want to keep it full. I was actually experimenting a little bit earlier with those tally-hos that you saw. I was just kind of putting them in like random places, and I think it actually looks cool when there's only like 10 decks in here because it allows, I guess, a little bit more space. The build quality of this seems really good, and by build quality, I guess I just mean the materials. It's very light. It's a lot lighter than I expected it to be, but I really like that. I would say this one weighs about 5 pounds, and the small one weighs probably like less than 2 pounds or like a pound. So they're super lightweight, and that is convenient because not only are those ones up on my wall super heavy, the other problem that I have with them is that you can never find them. So if these ones get damaged or, you know, just God forbid they ever wear out, I really won't be able to find new ones. Now with something like this, it's super light. I could just kind of take it off the wall and take it anywhere. And that's the other thing that I thought was really convenient about this. Not only did they send me everything that I needed to assemble this myself, they also sent me everything that I need to mount it to the wall myself. Now I admit I'm usually not somebody that should be trusted with a hammer and nails, but this mounting process was so easy that I actually didn't need any of that stuff. I could just kind of pick where I wanted it on the wall and just stick it on. The only things it really required were my 2 hands. Some things that I like about this design-wise as well are that the inside shelves have these little ridges on them so that your decks stay in place, they don't fall. But I will say something design-wise that I'm not crazy about is the color. This particular stain on the wood, to me, is a little bit boring. It looks a little bit like 2005. I could definitely see if you have hardwood floors in your house that look like this, why something like this would look great next to it. But like for me, my house has a little bit more dark, modern hardwood, and this just really clashes with pretty much every single room. So for me, I'll probably either cover it in stickers or paint it white like everything else I have. So I'm not too crazy about the color. It would be sick to see this in like a cherry or like a, I don't know, like a dark maple or something. Now in terms of what you get for what you pay, I really do think this is a pretty good deal. And the reason why is it's extremely easy to build. So you could buy this for your kids, you could buy it for your 8-year-old son or your 8-year-old daughter who just got into cardistry, and they could put it together themselves and have a really cool piece that they're really proud of on their wall. Now the 8-deck wooden display goes for about $60 US on Kickstarter. I would say this is probably the cheapest you're gonna find it, because after this it's only gonna be more expensive, but I would say given everything you get, 60 bucks for something like this, definitely worth it. Now the 35 deck display, which is the larger one, that one is about $140 US. Now again, I really do think that that's worth it. For example, these, if you find them at Goodwill, are super cheap, but if you try to buy them on Amazon, are sometimes like between $60 and $80. Not to mention they're super heavy and they're extremely difficult to mount to your wall. This was made for playing cards, so it not only fits playing cards perfectly, but it's got built-in elements to secure your playing cards. It's extremely lightweight and it can be mounted in seconds. Do I think it's worth the money? I honestly think that that's up to you. If you're somebody that is looking for displays for your office, if you're still working from home like most of us and you want to have you know, things around you that inspire you, sometimes it's playing cards. I think really how you justify buying this is if you're like me, if you're somebody that works in your own office, if you're somebody that makes YouTube videos where the background seems to get increasingly more important, or if you're like me in the sense that you're proud of your playing card collection and you want to display your favorite pieces so everyone can see it. Also, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing giveaways for stuff like this. I feel like I do a lot of card giveaways on the channel, but it would be cool to give away things that are a little bit more substantial or a little bit more impressive than a deck of cards. As you guys can see, storage is not really an issue for me. I have probably more than I need, and I don't even know if I have enough cards to continue accepting gifts like this. So if you guys are interested in me giving away stuff like this in the future, the best way to let me know is just leave me a comment letting me know, but as well like the video. Make sure you share it if you have friends that are interested in this kind of stuff. It all helps me out, and in the end, it could result in a nice 35 deck display giveaway here on the channel. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you the most. Thank you, of course, to the Card College, TCC, for sponsoring today's episode, and thank you for the beautiful displays. I really do like them. Probably gonna paint them white, but I do like them. Alright guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe for more videos just like this, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.